everybody, it's Emma and my little munchkin back there. Say hi, Daniel. I would get him out, but I'm trying to film this video and I don't want him crawling all over this room. And if you can tell, I am no longer in San Antonio. I am currently in California. What I wanted to do was talk about our very first flight together by ourselves. So he's flown before with Josh and I. Hi. I have never had to fly with him by myself, just all alone. So first let's talk about how it went. I flew through Southwest and I had an afternoon flight. So I took him in his car seat and the stroller because you can check in a car seat and a stroller for free. So I took him in that and I made sure that I had all my important papers, mainly his birth certificate, ready because you will need his birth certificate to prove his age. So it wasn't until I had to go through TSA, through the security check, that I was just, oh my gosh, I'm like, how am I going to do this? The car seat's already checked in at checkout, so that's already gone. So he was in the stroller, just in there. So I had to take him out of the stroller because they have to, you know, put the stroller to the thing. Then if you've ever been through TSA, you have to take off your shoes. You have to, if you have a laptop, you have to take out the laptop, put it separate from everything, from your carry-ons. So I had a diaper bag because you're allowed like a purse or a diaper bag. So I had a diaper bag and then the actual carry-on bag. And my carry-on bag was so heavy and it was just like a duffel, like a little workout bag. Then I packed my laptop all the way at the bottom of my stuff, and so I had to get it out. So I'm like carrying the baby and he's like heavy and I'm like, this is so, what was I thinking? That was so hard. And then I had to close the stroller. And the stroller I have, it can close like with one hand, but it doesn't really, it's not very good at it. So the guy checking people through saw me struggling and I'm like sweating, and he was like, here, I'll help you close it and I'll help you open it on the other side. So I was like, okay. So he helped me close it. I'm holding Nathaniel still. All my stuff went through. Then they have to do that, they have to swap for residue of some sort for me. And no, just me. So while I'm waiting to get swapped, all my stuff is coming through and it's just piling up because I'm not getting it since I'm still waiting, and everybody else is trying to, I mean, it wasn't too packed, but still there was people waiting. Guy that said he was gonna help me, the worker that said he was gonna help me, I guess got busy and forgot that I was waiting. So I still have the baby and I'm trying to take this heavy freaking stroller off the conveyor belt with one arm. So there I go, I do it. I'm like, yeah, I can do this. But then I was trying to open, I'm hoping that this would be the one time that it works with one hand, and it didn't. So this guy next to me was like, you need help? You want me to help you? And he jumped in there to help me, and he's like, I don't know what I'm doing, because he looked pretty young, he didn't have kids or anything. So I'm like, just push this part down, and it opened. I'm like, okay, now I need to put Nathaniel in, and in order to put Nathaniel in, you got to actually buckle it. It's not like a high chair, you know, where it's already hard, and as long as their legs are there, they're not gonna fall out. There's nothing there because it's all, you know, straps. So if I don't strap him in, he's gonna just fall right out. So while I'm still trying to do that, and it has of course this is a moment that everything's tangled and it feels like it has 8 million straps and buckles. All my stuff is still right there and everybody else's stuff is they're still looking at me are you gonna get your stuff? And I'm still sweating because I'm so nervous. I just want to hurry up and get it over with. And so I finally grab everything. I put it in back. I grabbed the diaper bag. I had the stroller. Nathaniel, I'm like, I felt I was already tired and I just wanted to go home. I'm like, you know what? Let's just go home. Can I just turn around? Go home. I was already exhausted. With Southwest, there's no assigned seating. You're gonna sit at A52 or whatever. You just sit wherever there's open seating. You have to leave your stroller there so that they can pack it away. So once again, here I am with the baby. I have to unbuckle the baby, and everybody's waiting because technically I was supposed to go before them. But I'm like, no, just go ahead. So they start passing me, and I'm trying to unbuckle the baby, and then I have to carry him. Then I grab both bags, which are like super heavy. I'm like, baby. And then I'm trying to close the stroller, and so this, I mean, it was only by the kindness of strangers that I really made it to the plane. Not only did that guy help me close it, but then the guy helped me open it. Then this lady was like, do you need some help? And she like rushed over and she helped me close the stroller. I was like, yes, please. I was so, she could probably tell I looked so like exhausted already. So she helps me close the stroller, and then she's like, here, let me carry this bag for you. So she grabs a diaper bag and she's carrying, she's like, tell me where you're gonna sit. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna sit all the way in the back if there's seats. And she's like, okay. So she went about halfway, and then I was like, here, I can take it from here. And she's like, okay. So I'm like, thank you so much. So then I walked all the way to the back. I'm like, I went straight for the back. Ended up having the middle and the aisle seats. So that whole aisle, that whole row, I had it to myself. Thank goodness. I cannot imagine flying with the baby. And he's 6 months, so he's not, you know, he's already wanting to walk, and I mean, he crawls already, so he's already wanting to like try to walk and play and stuff. So I was just so nervous that he was gonna get really antsy, but he actually did really, really well. We made it. We made it on the plane. We did it. It was so hard. We did it. California, here we come. Was I think about a 3.5 hour flight, so it was a pretty long flight, and I'm just really proud of him. He did very well. Here are the things that I learned and the tips that I am definitely going to do when I fly back. The first thing, again, I'm still gonna make sure I have all my paperwork out. That was very helpful. I will put my laptop at the top and not all the way stuffed down at the very bottom where it was so difficult to get at. And this is something that I wish I would have done because I have a baby carrier. I don't know why I left it at home. I have the Catan, and I left it over there at my other sister's house. So I think that would have made things about 1,000 times easier. I will also bring a nursing pillow, a boppy pretty much, a nursing pillow thing. Because not just when he's nursing, but when he was sleeping, because you know you have to hold them in your arms, in your lap, or in your seat. So when he fell asleep, I was like, I could have easily fallen asleep too, but not with the way I was having to hold him and prop him up. So that's it. And if you have any funny stories or anything that if you can relate, or if you just were a pro at your first flight alone with your baby, please just leave me a comment down below. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will talk to you guys later. We can't wait to show you everything that we're going to be doing here in California. So don't forget to subscribe, and we will see y'all later. Bye.